Take this worm. They'll never find the bodies. Look at this giant, magnificent pumpkin. And look at all these other worms lining up for the slaughter. Shall we take a closer look? ScareLA, the greatest place to collect maximum fear.
We're two of these people that just can't wait for Halloween to come around again every year, and we were sitting what is the month after October? I don't even know. But October was over, we were having coffee, and we were both really bummed out that Halloween was over, and just kind of talking about, well, we really have to wait another 12 months. And then this is how the idea of ScareLA was born. Let's do this. Let's get started early. Let's get ready. Let's get excited. So now we've shaved off 2 months or at least off of our wait every year.
Favorite thing about this place?
Oh, people! People, nice people, good people, nice to Scringe. Nice lady, nice to Scringe.
What is your name?
Oh, I love it! It's great! There's so many people!
What's your favorite part?
So far? Tasting humans has been pretty nice.
Oh, that's great. What kind are your favorite?
Oh, the little ones. They're more tender, less time to ripen.
They seem like they'd be sweeter.
Oh yes, especially the longer-haired ones.
We grew up going to haunted houses every night. Through October when we were growing up, we'd go see a horror movie and then we'd go to a haunted house.
So I am here with the Drunken Devil, the one and only of the haunt.
Yes. We are from the Drunken Devil Productions, and we are opening our haunt this October. It's called the Sinner's Soirée. It is going to be a party, let me tell you.
It sounds like a party. Alcohol.
Oh, yes.
Evil.
Oh, yes.
I'm Candi Fear, and I'm here with Ghoulmaster. How are you doing here today?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. I love this. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Oh, this old thing?
It's grown tremendously. We've been with them for all 3 years. I love ScareLA because it's like the doorway to the Halloween season.
Who is this little adorable creature?
This is Maurice. He's actually Experiment 46, but we call him Maurice because he likes singing the Steve Miller Band, so he'll sing along when it comes up, and it's "Some people call me Maurice." But we just found him in a field somewhere. It was weird.
That's
good?
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is he excited to be here at ScareLA?
Yeah. Yes. You excited? Yes. Good now? You sure? Okay, calm down. No biting.
When I was a kid, my sister, as a gift for birthday or something, would give me these creepy dolls.
Dapper Cadaver is a prop shop. We specialize in all things Halloween and horror.
Tell me what inspires these beautiful works of art.
Well, I've always been obsessed with monsters since I was a young kid. For me, I love the way they look, but it's more like an emotional connection I feel with them. I feel like we all can relate to one monster or another, like the power of Dracula or feeling misunderstood like Frankenstein.
Tell this incompetent worm what an escape game is.
An escape game is a real-life action game where you are trapped in a room with strangers or friends, and you have a series of puzzles and clues that you have to solve in order to escape in an hour.
Well, Delusion is an incredibly unique experience. It's like you're living inside of a horror and suspense movie where you are a character and you have to perform certain actions to move the story forward. You have to say certain things to the actors. We have some of the best actors in theater working on this show, which is it's really cool to sort of have one-on-one with them, have that immersive, tangible experience with the surroundings and the people themselves. And so you won't find a really a more emotional and tangible experience than Delusion. More terrifying as well too.
It's like challenging myself to feel different emotions in different ways, and it's not often that you get to experience like a serial killer or a monster, so we want to give you a real life access point to what it would feel like to be inside a horror movie.
So biofeedback basically is a way where we can learn about the player's internal mechanisms and have the game respond in turn to that. So we use heart rate monitors to get the player's heart rate, and from there we calculate a metric called heart rate variability, which is a really great way to see how scared someone is at any given point in time. And so when the game can see that you're starting to get stressed out and anxious and scared, it gets harder to make the player really learn how to stay calm in these stressful, terrifying situations.
What do you see in the future of independent horror?
I see a lot of guys with a credit card making bad films, and then I see some really talented people doing stuff that'll just scare the crap out of you.
Makes it a lot easier now with Netflix and the internet to find the films. And horror fans, it's the one thing they do is they find the movies. It doesn't have to be in theaters, it doesn't have to be anywhere, but they're going to go out there and they're going to find them. So I think that opens the door a lot more for people, for indie filmmakers to really get out there and make something and get it out there and let it be shown. Whether it's you get a distribution deal or you just put it up on YouTube, it doesn't matter. It will finally start to have eyes on it when normally you'd have to really search in the bins in the back to find those, those classic indie horror films.
When I moved to LA, I was fortunate enough to meet a lot of people who have the same passion. Everybody's into horror movies. Everybody kind of makes horror movies in one capacity or another. And I kind of figured it would be really, really cool if we could make something together, if we could celebrate this passion that we all have and this friendship that we all have.
You can expect 10 crazy-ass films that are all done in a spirit that deeply loves Halloween.
Well, the concept, the way they pitched it to me was that we're doing these 10 different films on Halloween night, all in the same town.
Just down and dirty short filmmaking with all your friends, and everybody pools their resources and helps each other out, and everyone's on each other's sets, and just like a lot of fun.
Just the collaboration, the fact that it was a very community organized kind of production, where all the directors are friends, and so it was really pulling in everybody from the LA horror community. So when you watch the film, there's probably about 700 cameos, and it was basically one giant labor of love where everybody, the entire community came together to make this thing and to help us out.
So I thought about it, and the one thing that I remember as a kid going trick-or-treating is pouring out all my candy on the floor and inevitably binge eating it all until you were sick to your stomach. So I was like, what if there was a story that parents could tell their kids so they wouldn't do that?
And then, as soon as you get hold of a camera, 10 years later or whatever, you get hold of a camera and you have this urge that you want to do the same thing to other people that they did to you. Like, you've got to scare the shit out of them.
Gotta get it back. I've wanted to make horror movies since I was in the 4th grade. And the sort of fucked up thing is, I now make my living writing and directing. And I find the grass is always greener. You get to where you want to be and you don't appreciate it at all. It's absolutely horrible. I should say, yes, I made it, but really I feel like the same doofy, weirdo punk rock loser that I was back like when I was in 7th grade.
Yeah. I suck at real haunted houses. That's why I go to the ones at schools, because they're not scary and I can like handle them. But real ones, I will cry.
The Haunted Hayride, did you do that?
I haven't done that, but I did the Walking Dead one at Universal City, and I was really like,
What innovations do you see happening for the world of special effects makeup for Halloween or for, you know, special effects makeup for films?
You know, it grows. The public really wants to get more involved with more higher level makeup. So you're starting to see things like silicone masks and things like that that are really stuff you normally would see in a film. It's actually the public is really wanting to bite onto that now.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
It's been an awfully successful weekend for fear collecting. Time to go worm.
I'm John Braver from Delusion.
I'm Axelle Carolynn.
And I'm Alex Essoe.
Hi, I'm director Adam Green.
And I'm Paul Solet.
Hi, this is Dave Parker.
My name is Adam Giearasch. I'm Neil Marshall. Keep the fear alive.
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 Keep the fear alive.